Hello, in this video I'd like to answer a question from one of my viewers. His username on YouTube is crazybrain007. Here's what he says. Raoul, I got a question. I'm fairly new to these kinds of shoes. I've worn Nikes, Jordans, Adidas all my life, and I have no idea how to wear these kinds of shoes. Do you wear them with jeans, or with chinos, or with what? And I like those boots, but I have no idea how to wear them either. Now what he's talking about in his comment is a video that I made, I think last year. It's called All Season Shoe Care, and I'll stick a link to it at the bottom of the screen so you can watch it if you haven't already. In that video I talked about how to take care of all kinds of shoes throughout all of the seasons of the year. So it's a really good video if you'd like to learn how to properly take care of your shoes and to condition their leather. Okay, now this is a really good question because I'm sure a lot of people are in the same boat. They'd like to transition from informal clothing to more formal clothing, or not necessarily formal, but at least dressier and nicer. And they're probably not sure how to proceed. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to help you match pants with shoes, tell you what goes with what. And I've got shoes and pants already set up, so let me jump into that shot and hopefully provide you with some useful advice. I've got these pairs of shoes set up here, going from informal to formal, and then I've also got a few pairs of boots set up, going this time from formal to less formal. Here we've got 2 pairs of sandals, going from less very casual to a little more formal. These ones are closed toe sandals, but they do have an open toe in the back. So what kinds of pants can you wear with the sandals? Well, for one thing, since they're summer apparel, you can wear linen pants with them. They go very well together. Linen pants are very light. They're also very easy to wrinkle, but they're very light and they do very well in warm weather. So when you're wearing sandals, these go together quite nicely. Even if they have a seam, that's fine. You can also wear jeans with the sandals. They go together quite well, especially with this kind of sandal. These ones are a little more formal, so jeans probably wouldn't go together too well with them. You see, they just don't go well together. These are a little too classy for just jeans. They would look weird. Now we're getting into chino territory here. Chinos which is what I was asked about, is a very general term for cotton pants. Here I've got 2 pairs of chinos, two colors, 2 different colors, but just about the same cut and style. One of them actually is a Dockers pair, which is Dockers, I think, is the most well-known chinos brand of chinos. So they would go together nicely with this kind of a sandal. I wouldn't wear them with these kinds of sandals because now we're getting into dressier, not so casual clothes, and that wouldn't go well together with casual sandals. Even though these are really nice quality leather sandals, still that wouldn't be right. The style just wouldn't do it. I've got a pair of corduroys. Now these are thin-ribbed corduroys. As you see, the ribs are very thin. These are the ribs, the ribbing here. So they go together nicely, even with those sandals and with these. So yes, you could wear corduroys with both of these pairs of sandals. Now if the sandals are too informal, they're like beach sandals, I don't know, I wouldn't. I've seen some people do it, but I wouldn't do it. Those are about all the pairs of pants that you could wear with sandals. If you have a pair of dress pants, certainly do not wear it with the sandals. It wouldn't work. Here I've got a pair of sneakers. These are outdoor sneakers, you know, they're for hiking because they've got the crested sole here. So what kind of pants could you wear with sneakers? Let's see. Dress pants, I hope you realize, are completely out of the question. And so are chinos, or Dockers, if you will. Sort of like the pants that you might wear perhaps with a sports jacket. Just because it's called sort of like a sports jacket, and you can wear Dockers with it or chinos doesn't mean that you can wear sports shoes. That was sort of like the fashion of the 90s, where people would wear maybe a pair of chinos and a sports jacket, or a pair of jeans and a sports jacket, and a pair of sneakers. And I thought that was the most horrible combination ever, and I still do. Anyway, these are out of the question. Jeans, they go together quite nicely with sneakers, so yeah, you could wear jeans, definitely. Could you wear linen pants? Just very casual summer pants made out of linen? No, you couldn't. They just wouldn't go well together. I mean, you could try. If you don't believe me, put on a pair of linen pants and put on a pair of sneakers and look in the mirror, and I hope you realize that you'll look foolish. But in case you don't realize it, trust me, you look foolish, don't do it. So jeans are about the only option you have for sneakers. Jeans or perhaps some hiking pants, outdoor pants, like the stuff made by REI or Columbia, those water-wicking pants that you can wear when you go out in the mountains or camping. Those are okay to wear with sneakers, but your selection is limited to very casual wear when you have sneakers. Here we've got a pair of casual dress shoes. They're casual because you can slip them on and off. They don't have laces. That's one of the distinguishing characteristics between dress shoes, casual dress shoes and more formal dress shoes, like the ones you see to the right. But I'll get to these in just a minute. Let's just talk about these. So, what kinds of pants could you wear with these kinds of shoes? Could you wear linen summer pants? Yes, you could. They go together nicely. They're more casual shoes. These are more casual clothes, but still slightly formal, and these are slightly formal, so yeah, you could certainly wear those together. How about corduroys? Would they go together with these shoes? Yes, they would. They would. But they have to be well-fitting corduroys that flatter your figure. They can't be loose. They can't be sagging at the hips or bunching up at the crotch, or making your legs look bow-legged. No, they wouldn't work. So they have to be really good corduroys that work well together with your body. And these happen to be really good corduroys. I love the cut. They fit me very well, and I think this is like the only pair of corduroys I've ever owned that I like wearing. And I would wear them with this pair of shoes, even though it's slightly more formal than just a regular pair of corduroys. But these go well together. Could you wear chinos with these kinds of shoes? Yes, you could. They actually, I think, are made for each other. Well, perhaps not this shade of chinos, but these, the regular beige ones, the tan ones, not tan beige, off-white. These go together very well with these kinds of shoes. Just pair them up with maybe a black belt, and they would go together very nicely. Right, yeah, absolutely. If you wanted to wear a color like this one, perhaps, sort of like a brownish color, or a deeper, darker tan, then I would suggest you be very careful with your sock selection and with your belt selection and with your shirt selection. Because this is already not a complementary color to black. It wouldn't go together so well. But here we're not talking about colors and color matching your outfits. We're talking about being able to match pant styles to shoe styles. So let's move on. Could you wear a pair of jeans with these kinds of shoes? Yes, you could. You could wear a pair of jeans very well with them. But again, I would caution you strongly against wearing saggy jeans or perhaps very slim jeans, what seems to be the fashion these days. It's so funny. It's you either see people wearing slim cut jeans on them, or you see people wearing very saggy jeans, which almost fall off their hips. It's like there's no in between. But there should be an in-between, and the in-between cut of jeans is the decent one, not the extremes. The extremes are never decent. So just keep that in mind. You always have to be moderate and balanced, including in your clothing. So yes, you could wear jeans with these, but they have to be, again, just like the corduroys, a cut that complements your body, makes you look good. doesn't bunch up at the hips, doesn't sag at the hips, doesn't bunch up at the crotch, or just feels good when you wear them. It's flattering and it's well cut. Could you wear these shoes with a pair of dress pants? No. There are some situations where it would work. Perhaps if the dress pants are a little more informal, a little more casual, and that depends on the cut and the style. But a pair of dress pants here, for the definition of, for the purposes of this video, refers to a pair of formal pants that could very well be part of a suit that you could wear either to work or to a formal event, like maybe a wedding or a party or who knows what. So those kinds of pants just wouldn't go too well together with this kind of pair of shoes simply because these are too casual for dress pants. They don't have laces. All right, now we're into the dress shoes territory here. So this is a pair of formal dress shoes. And they're Oxfords because you see the wings are completely closed. And I'll make another video where I talk about the differences between dress shoes and what makes them less formal and what makes them more formal and so on. But let's just say that these are formal dress shoes. They have laces. See, that's one of the characteristics, just one of them. And let's talk about the kinds of pants that you could wear with these kinds of shoes. Well, this is one pair of pants that you could wear with them. These are dress pants. They're actually part of a suit, a part of a three-piece suit, to be exact. And you could definitely wear them with this kind of pair of pants. So this happens to be a warmer weather pair of dress pants. So you could wear these in spring, in summer, or in autumn. But for winter, the cloth is a little light. You see, it's a little thin, so you'd kind of be a little cold wearing them in winter. But I do have here a pair of winter dress pants. And what makes them winter dress pants? Well, they're thicker material. They keep me quite warm in winter, actually. This is part of another three-piece suit that I have. And you could definitely wear these pants with these shoes. They would go together like bread and butter, just wonderfully. Here's another pair of dress pants. This is another pair of winter dress pants. This is even thicker material, and they definitely keep me warm during winter. I believe it's a part of another three-piece suit that I have. And by the way, for winter, I would definitely recommend that you go with three-piece suits, or at least match a vest to the two-piece suit that you have for winter, just to keep you warmer. Right, maybe a cardigan, go well over the shirt, so forth. But that's a subject for another video. And if you want to see me make one of those videos, then you need to let me know. Okay. Could you perhaps wear corduroys with these kinds of shoes? I would not. I would not, because corduroys are too informal for these kinds of shoes. And while the color combination is great, I mean, you've got dark brown with light brown, goes together wonderfully in terms of colors. In terms of styles, they definitely clash and is frowned upon, let's put it that way. I don't know who would frown at you if you did this on the street, because most people don't know it, but I would frown at you if I saw you. Right, so I wouldn't do this. I mean, it doesn't work. Don't do it. I think you know the answer to this already. No. This is a little trick here. I'm gonna let you think about it for a few seconds. Yes or no? No. That's the answer. No. Because these are still too informal for these kinds of shoes. The cloth, it just isn't refined enough. It's just cotton cloth. These are pants meant for casual situations, casual to slightly formal. They're sort of like reminders of formal clothing, but they're not really formal clothing. So I wouldn't wear this with these kinds of shoes. You'd be making fun of the shoes. That's basically what you'd be doing. You'd be debasing the shoes. So I wouldn't. These are summer linen pants. I hope you already know the answer to this, right? Given all that we've already talked about in this video, I hope you realize this is not to be done. Alright. Alright, so I've got here a pair of more formal boots, you see. And I say more formal because they're still not fully formal. There are certain criteria that a boot has to meet in order for it to be considered fully formal. And zipper is one indication that it's not that formal, right? Just like the lack of laces. And there also needs to be some broguing here. And anyway, more criteria. Perhaps a wingtip toe or some other things, or a cap toe. Okay, but that's, again, the subject for another video. Let's just talk about pants. Let's see, what kinds of pants could you wear with these boots? Could you? Yes, you could. These are winter dress pants. They go together with these more formal, this more formal style of boots, so you could wear them just fine. So, I mean, this is here another pair, the other two pairs of dress pants that I'm showing in this video. Could you wear dress pants with these boots? Yes, you can. We've covered that subject. So let's move on to answering other questions here. Could you wear chinos with these pants? With the chinos with these boots, I mean. Yes, because they're not as formal in terms of the kinds of boots. So you could wear chinos with them. They'd be sort of okay. I hope you know the answer to this already, right? Even though they're boots, I wouldn't wear jeans with them because they're more formal. These are informal. You could wear, I'll show you what kinds of boots to wear in just a bit. They lie to the right of the frame, and I'll show you them in just a bit, but do not do this. Could you wear corduroys? No. Again, more informal, more formal. They don't go together very well. And I don't know what you'd be doing wearing linen pants with winter boots, but no. Now this is a pair of casual boots, you see? Even though they have laces, they have a very casual style. Still not completely casual, sort of like a classy casual. City casual. Could you wear corduroys with them? Yes, and I think even at first sight you see that not only the colors would go together well, but also the style. I mean, corduroys are, casual, but slightly dressier than jeans, and this is sort of casual, but not fully casual, a little classier, so they would go together very well. What about jeans? Would they go well together? Yes, they would. But again, I would caution you against wearing the weird jeans I talked about before. Stick with nicely tailored jeans. Could you wear these kinds of boots with chinos? Yes, you could. They go together quite nicely. You see, this color actually goes well together with that, and so does this. So they go together just fine. Now, I hope you know the answer to this. This is a pair of dress pants, and do you think it would go well together with a pair of slightly casual, slightly dressier boots here? I hope you know that it does not. Let's move on to the last pair of boots. Now this is a pair of Corcoran boots. They're from my army days, a while back. And this is actually the pair of boots that the fella asked me about when he said he likes the boots, but he doesn't know what to wear them with. So why don't I help you out? I think you know the answer to this question. Cannot wear dress pants with these kinds of boots. How about chinos? Could you? No, you couldn't. Could you wear them with jeans? Yes, they actually would go together very well with jeans. They would be considered in civilian terms casual boots, very casual, even work boots, I would say. I use these for just sometimes going around town or maybe hiking. I wear them during winter, colder weather. In the summer they tend to get a little warm, even though they're leather and they breathe, they still get a little warm. So I think they go together very well. What about corduroys? Yeah, works with corduroys. Although what I would say here is that you need thicker ribbed corduroys. These are very thin ribbed corduroys. They go together with smaller, nicer shoes like this pair of boots here. But with these, they're kind of overwhelmed by the boot. You've got a thick sole, you've got thick leather with thick stitching and thick laces, and everything is thick about these boots. And these are very thin corduroys. Even the material is thin, the ribbing is thin. So you need thick ribbed corduroys in order to get them to work together with these boots. And these are just about the only, the jeans and the corduroys, They're about the only two kinds of pants that you could wear with these boots. They overwhelm any other pair of pants. They do. You need thicker material. Okay. I hope that's been helpful to you and that you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.